Hello there, this is Chef Aaron. Welcome to Cutting Out the Crap. Today we'll be making some beef stew. I hope that the camera work is okay this time. I cracked my screen since the last time I filmed, so if we have any issues I will have to not post this video and you'll never see it. Which will really suck because it's a good video. Anyways, we're going to be making beef stew. So, I have a crock pot here. Actually, I have it's a foodie, but it works just the same. So we have carrot and we have celery, and I'm gonna get some onion in here, cut it up, nice small dice. We have some stew meat. This particular is carne picada. It's much finer, it's more minced than like stew meat is. It's much smaller, a little bit easier for me to consume. So anyways, all of this yummy stuff is going to be going into this pot along with all my spices, and don't worry, I will let you know everything that's coming in, and always amounts are in the description, so you don't have to worry about that. I will be back when we've got it all in there. Alright, so seasonings today. Instead of going with just granulated garlic for the my mix, we're doing some fresh minced garlic. I'm not sponsored by anybody, so just want to put that out there. I'm also using some Alderwood sea salt. Yeah, so some Alderwood sea salt, some pepper, we got paprika, oregano, basil, doing some bay leaves, ground coriander as normal, the remaining of my mix. If you don't know what the my mix is, check out video number 1. It's got my mix in it, as well as trio, which is a derivative of my mix. So anyways, thyme and then mustard. And of course, I left this out accidentally. But make sure we have beef broth as well, because if we're making beef stew, we definitely need broth. So, all these items are going to go in, along with everything else that's gone in there. So we've got garlic and tomatoes and meat in there, and then all the veg. And we're going to get that going. And I will be back when everything is cooking, and we're, part of the way along. So I've tried to speed up these videos just because I know that TikTok is very popular and those videos are like a minute long. I can't do a minute long, but we're going to get a lot shorter than we've been. Alright, so one thing about potatoes I thought I'd mention is that you always want to rinse the potatoes before, of course, you wash or before you cut them, but also after you cut them to get the starch off. You want to rinse them until the water comes out clear. You can see how the water is nice and clear here. You can see all the way down to the potatoes. There's no issues with like starch or anything. What you're doing here is you're rinsing off the starch, and that is very important to keeping those potatoes from looking horrible and brown and that kind of stuff. So anyways, everything except for the potatoes is all in there. I even threw in some kitchen bouquet, which is just basically a browning sauce. Or browning additive, and that adds to, again, the browning. So, as you can see, stuff is braising pretty well. I've got it turned up a little higher than normal. I've got it on just to get stuff going, and then once it's going, I'll go ahead and turn it down to an actual slow cook. If you're just doing it in a slow cooker, just make sure to turn it on right away, and if you're doing one of those bags, that's okay too. Alright, anyways, I'll see you guys when we're getting close. Alright, so we have been cooking here for quite a while now. I think it's probably been about 3 or 4 hours or so. Anyways, I went ahead and I checked all the vegetables and the meat just to make sure that we were cooked all the way through, and we are. The broth is pretty decent. I could use this a little bit more base, so I'll go ahead and add that off camera, not bore you guys with more base adding. Okay, so options for service. Sorry, I live on a loud street. So options for service, we do have some fat in here. go ahead and take off this fat before you serve, for one. Also, the other thing too is you have an option to go for some wine if you're interested in that. I would say, since it's beef stew, I would go for like a really full-bodied, French, Bordeaux region of France white wine, or a red wine that's not too full-bodied, something not like Shiraz or whatever, but a good house red would work well as well in this situation. Anyways, making a long story short, excuse me, video not too terribly long here. Anyways, this has been Chef Aaron with Cutting Out the Crap. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a good one.